part 3 of the Income Map series. Welcome back. In this video, I am going to talk about how I use it, how I figure out what actions to take on a weekly or a monthly basis. And if you're new here and you don't know what I'm talking about and you're wondering, what is this income map? Check out my profile and the latest pinned videos. A quick review, I made a list of all the ways that I have made income the past 6 to 12 months. I categorized them and then I intuitively put a number next to each income stream based on what my future self would like to say yes to. And just really being in the space of fun, light, no obligation. And like I said in my last video, there's a lot of nuance here and a lot to be adapted if you are wanting to create something similar for yourself. So the way that I use the income map differs week to week, month to month, because my work differs week to week, month to month. So there's a lot of ebb and flow here. So there are kind of two different ways that I approach using the income map. So the first one is more of just like a touchstone, because there are weeks or months where the work is coming to me and it's really more about managing how I do it. So this week, for example, I had 2 sessions. I needed to finish up a track for a music library. I had some revisions to make on a trailer track and then needed to export something for a film score. So at that point, it becomes about deadlines, prioritizing what can bring in the most amount of money right now. The second way that I use the income map, and this is probably where I use it more, is where I have weeks where I don't have a lot of work coming to me. And let's say like I have 1 session or like 1 track to make, and I have a few days to get something new going. I will mainly focus on the quarterly and yearly actions, which I will explain why in a second. But I will aim to take 1 action a week, preferably more, but at least 1 action a week. By quarterly and yearly, context is important here. So when I made this income map, a lot of clarity came to me. I realized that the ways that I want to make money come mainly from quarterly and the yearly items. Not that I'm like against items under monthly, but it helped me realize that I want to make a lot of money being myself and using my unique voice and being able to do like bigger, fulfilling and fun projects. And a lot of those fall under yearly. And so when I am trying to think about marketing actions or just creating like different income streams, those things fall under quarterly and yearly. So for example, I have a week where it's a little slow. I have 1 session or 1 track to make. The other days of the week, I am doing a lot of outreach. I am reaching out to film directors or film producers about film scores. I am reaching out to licensing companies. I am reaching out to different publishing companies to see if, I can co-write some tracks, or just like making my own music that I am trying to build, etc. And again, this looks different week to week, but I tell myself as long as I take 1 action per week from any of these, then I'm still on track. And there are also months where, I'm doing 1 action for the whole month. So last summer, I did my first big film score, my first feature film score, and that took all of my time and energy for 2 months. So I didn't worry about anything else on the income map. I was just focused on the film score. And then when I finished that, I came back to the income map and said, okay, well, what else can I get going here? And there are a lot of other examples, but those are the ones that are coming to me right now. So I'll make more videos about how I use it week to week, month to month. But let me know if you have any questions or if you have any ideas or thoughts. And in the next video, I will talk about how I know this is working or not working. Last note, I know that I've been talking a lot about more external things like actions to take and money to make and all of that, but the income map also helps me keep the overwhelm at bay because I'm managing all of this on my own as a one-woman show, and there are weeks and months where I'm like, I have no idea what's going on or what to do. And so I come back to the income map and I get that sense of clarity again, and it kind of just cuts through the overwhelm, and then I can figure out one action to take per week. So I just want to add that because the emotional and mental part of all of this is equally important, and the income map also helps with that.